told this story to friends, but I haven't told it to you. When I was staying in John TM, probably about like, this was in July, I think. And I went to go to 7-Eleven or Family Mart, one of those. It doesn't really matter. They're all just the same thing. And there was this hotel on the corner at the end of the road of where my condo complex is. And out walked what I could only describe to be the final boss, Ladyboy. Without a doubt, this was the final boss. I mean, I've seen some big ladyboys in my time, some really tall ones, a few strapping ones, but this one was tall, strapping, and kind of had a face that looked like, you know, that they might bite your nose off in the middle of a fight, you know what I'm saying? 100%. This thing was terrifying. I can only describe it as a thing because I wouldn't want to call it she, I wouldn't want to call it he, because it was sort of a hybrid of matter going on, and it was terrifying. You see, as a man, usually you're walking around and you're looking at, you know, when you see like real hench dude, some geezer who looks pretty tasty, and you're like, yeah, fucking hell, he could whoop my ass, like. But as a man, you don't really, unless you're in jail, I suppose. But if you're not in jail, usually when you're out and about, you don't really usually look at another man and think, my God, he could rape me. But when I seen this final boss ladyboy, I was like, it was the first time that thought's ever come to my head. I'm going, Jesus, they could properly rape me right now, and I couldn't do a single thing about it. And that, I won't lie to you, was petrifying. I mean, terrifying. And this thing was like just slung in his arms, just like, and come out of a hotel room in a real tight dress with high heels, and it's like, it's all about midday, 1 o'clock sort of time. So it's like, well, someone's dealt with that and paid for it too, most likely. It's like, wow. Imagine that. I mean, that's what I never thought. That's what I never think going on. So, and then I sort of looked at the thing, and you know, the traffic was quite busy. I wanted to like walk as far around it as possible, but so I'm gonna have to keep throwing it in. It was a specimen. It was like something that crawled out of a lab. And then the lady boy looked at me. I was like, and then just I don't know. I mean, I'm not that tanned as it is because I wear Factor 50, so it's the cheapest one you can get. Just don't know why. But I must have turned even paler. I must have looked like the whitest person that had ever visited this fair country. And I was like, oh, and then I turned around and I just went towards a motorbike taxi. I could see the look of fear in the motorbike taxi's face. Like, you know, times is hard. Got to go get that money. So he had to do it. He had to take one for the team. I mean, there's a whole bunch of taxi drivers, but he was the one that chose to take the mission. And slowly, he rode up towards the final boss ladyboy, and then the final boss ladyboy got onto the motorbike. Now, I can't remember what the sport is. Bear with me. But there's this thing that really posh women do in the UK, where they ride horses, not with their legs around the horse, but like their legs to the side, like real ladylike, you know. Have you ever seen that? So they're sitting like with their legs. So show you, here's the horse, here's the lady. They're not sat like that, they're sat like this on the side. Well, the lady boy, the final boss lady boy, sat on the motorbike like that. Now maybe because it was packaged so much down below, they didn't want to get the old, you know, the tight dress, didn't want the old schlinger to sort of protrude out of the very tight dress. I don't know if it had it or it didn't have it. But then the final boss ladyboy sat on the motorbike like this, and then it rode off down the road which I was heading. And then the final boss lady looked back at me like this, and even more fear than my body. You know? I think the last time I was that scared, I was in a council estate in Peckham waiting to score some drugs. And I was pissing the stairwell, and some 6'8" geezer came up behind me, like literally this far behind the back of my neck. Alright, bruv? Alright? And I had my dick in my hand, and I was urinating. I was like, well, I was alright. Right now, I don't know. I'm not sure. Are you alright? Are you interested in what colour my urine is? I'm not really sure. And, you know, I did not get stage fright that time, because I was like, I need to get this urine out of me as quick as possible before anything gets weird. So, with that in mind, you know, two very scary instances. But it is a fact, you know, you see the final boss ladyboy and you think, my god, like, my body hole would be a playground, you know what I'm saying? It'd just be an actual playground.